Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone is doing well. Hope you're having a fantastic day so far. In today's video, we are going to be talking about new opportunities with IQVIA. I have done quite a number of videos in the past on IQVIA, and today is no exception. We are going to be going over these three opportunities that were just recently posted. The first one is this one right here, which is titled Client Services Manager, is the first one. This one is a remote role, and as you can see from the title, your focus is going to be on different clients, making sure that they are comfortable, making sure that there are no issues with the services they are being rendered, just making sure they are getting the best product possible. So with this, you're going to be helping to communicate a whole lot with different leadership on that side, partnering with the clients to ensure that or strategies or related type of decision making information are relayed over to them, just ensuring that they're being carried along as different decisions or as different information are being put together to provide the services they receive. This individual is going to be doing a lot of collaboration with the sales team as well. The goal is to ensure that you're keeping the clients happy so they can stay, helping that relationship continue to grow and be stronger. So that is really what this position is all about. You're also going to be doing a lot of timekeeping, ensuring that the relationship is getting stronger, and also monitoring to provide data points why this is a profiting relationship between both sides. So it's really essential to be someone that documents very well, that also is interested in data. With this position, you can see on here the qualifications, right? They're talking about 2+ years experience in account management as well as people management. They also talk about experience in recruiting. They are also talking about experience in healthcare, someone who has a bachelor's degree. They have willingness to travel up to 15%. That is very important. I wanted to make sure that I call that out. It's right there. A lot of times when you have to travel for work, the company or the company you work for will pay for it. So that can also be an advantage depending on what your needs are. So, but this particular role requires you to travel a bit, about 15% of the time. It talks about ability to talk on the phone, someone who has a very strong sense of importance to things, someone who can navigate issues very well, someone who is a good communicator, and also someone who is a people person. So it's really, really essential. With this position, the pay is about $49,500 to $124,000 per year. That is the salary range. It's a pretty wide range, but that is the range. So if you're saying between $49,500 and $124,000 is the pay. So depending on many things, right? Qualifications, the location that you live in, your qualifications that you bring to the table. Do you have a master's degree? Do you have a bachelor's degree? Do you have any type of certification? Do you have knowledge that helps set you apart? So that is what's going to impact what you get paid at the end of the day. So that's this position. Then the next position that they do have open is right here, Commercial Engagement Manager. This is another remote role. So this position, you need to reside in the same country where the job is located. So we are in the US. This position is in the US. So everyone that is going to encounter this video potentially, as long as you reside in the United States, you will be eligible to apply. One thing I do want to just quickly shout out, even if you encounter this video at a later time, always just remember there are links attached to this video. You can click on those links and go straight to the company's website so you can navigate and potentially land you something else. So very, very essential. Wanted to call that out. And if you're watching for the first time, I'll treat you and say, do not just watch and leave this channel. Watch and subscribe and continue to come back. Really appreciate you guys, all the subscribers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you've been coming here and just watching and leaving, I am also encouraging you one more time to please go ahead and subscribe. Now let's move on to this opportunity, right? So we talked about it already. So this position, they are looking for you to be in the United States, because this is in the US. IQVIA is in the US as well as Canada, so very essential to pay attention to where the job opportunity is so you can know whether or not you should be applying or whether you should be skipping it. This particular one is in the United States, so you are good to go. That's more information for folks that are going to go to the website on their own without having specific links to specific jobs. So what are they looking for, right? Essential functions. Owns the large pharma M&A process, including timely updates to activity tracker, works with large pharma leadership to establish new and or improve processes for large pharma initiatives such as account diagnostic tools, right? And then it talks about drive the completion of internal ad hoc requests for information across the large pharma sales team. Also talks about updates and circulates weekly opportunity pipeline tracker. So really, what are some weaknesses? What are some ways that are easily identified that potentially could use additional information? That's really what this role is. Let's see. So qualifications, right? They are asking for bachelor's degree, and in this case, it is required. 5 years of experience with sales and marketing is required. Experience working within and with sales team is required. They also talk about experience with Salesforce, right? That's a customer repository management system, so it's really a database. They also talk about someone who is pretty good with Excel, very essential because that is going to help with all the data needs. Also talk about strong planning, analytical and reporting skills, professional presence is required, and most importantly, excellent communication. This position, the salary is slightly higher than the first one. The salary is between 69,600 and 173,900. Again, 69,600 and $173,900. That is per year, guys. So per year. So this one is definitely a good one. So if you land this, you are going to be you are really going to be boiling for this one. So I really encourage folks, if you have those have experience, traveling outside of, depending on where you are applying from. So if you are out in, any states that you are out in, very essential to know exactly what the requirement is for that your state. The last opportunity that I do have, not with IQVIA, I do have other opportunities. These two are with other organization. The first one is this one right here, which is Paycom Online, is looking for a text and chat supervisor. So text and chat supervisor. This is really a chat support role. And I wanted to bring it up because of also the shifts. So Monday through Friday, you'll be working 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. in the afternoon. So these are for people that are looking for opportunities where they can start early and finish early, be able to do a whole lot of run around with, whether it's with regards to your children, your family, etc. So with this position, again, Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 2 p.m., those are the working hours for everyone else. So with this position, it's remote, but they are asking for Maryland residents only. They also have a list of many other requirements for this position. So you're going to be providing real-time supervision, escalation. You're also going to be providing support for training, onboarding of new staff. Really, really important. They also talk about being able to maintain schedule and ensure that each of the schedule has adequate staff, and also making sure that there are people around to actually do the job. So really, with this position, they have a preference for anyone that is bilingual. So if you speak two different languages, they are very much interested. A bachelor's degree in counseling, psychology, or related, 2 years of experience in crisis intervention, so mental health services. They also have excellent written as well as verbal communication skills, 1 year of supervisory experience. All of these are essential for this position. With this position, the salary is between $26 and $28 per hour. Again, $26 to $28 per hour. That is the salary range. They will be providing all the equipment you need to be able to successfully complete this job. They also have a location for in-person training, and that makes sense because this particular project has a lot of nuance with this particular one, right? So you can see already They talk about being able to supervise or being able to monitor text and chats for quality. So there's a whole lot of nuance to this particular role. So it's very essential to get someone that is attentive, detail oriented, etc. And also someone who is going to be a very good team player, because you're going to be working with multiple people. Is very essential to be able to establish good rapport with those individuals that are potentially going to be doing most of the job. So that is the last thing. The final position is with Care Source. So Care Source is looking for a clinical care reviewer level 2 NICU. So clinical care reviewer step 2. So NICU is responsible for processing medical necessity reviews, ensuring that all payments have come in before services are rendered. In most cases, that's pretty much the opposite. So a lot of time patients are not able to finish before meals are provided. So really, really important. So timeliness is another big thing with this one. You're going to be assisting with discharge planning, ensuring that all services that patients need after returning from the hospital, all of those things are provided. With this particular position, so it's a hourly role, right? The salary range is between $61,500 and $98,400. So that is the yearly salary for this one. And it's currently accepting application right now. I do want to say that this is a position for registered nurses. So if you are a nurse, I encourage you to go ahead and apply. They are asking for your license to be unrestricted, and also MCG certification is important. And it makes sense because you're going to be doing a lot of clinical reviews, so you do need the experience to be able to successfully do that. So that is what this position is. So those are the roles for this video, guys. I hope you find these leads helpful. Give this video a thumbs up. Was really trying hard to make sure this video is not a long one, but I think I was able to successfully do that. But these 5 roles are open and accepting my application right now. These 4, I should say. So if you are interested, I encourage you apply real time, apply right away. Do not snooze on it. Don't waste time. These positions get filled up very quickly, even sometimes internally. So as an external applicant, it's extremely important to apply real time and apply timely. All right. So with that being said, I will catch you guys in the next video. So if you have any questions for me, come back, leave it in the comment section. Subscribe again if you've not subscribed already. Till next time, I wish you all the very best of luck. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.